After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
You don't say.
Now,
see, it does it all over again every time you log back in. Good evening, everybody. My name is Scripter. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Stream 5. So here I am, 9 p.m, looking forward to the weekend, really need it, and then people ask me to stream. Which is exactly what I had planned. So, what's the issue? There's none. Perfect, right? Yeah, you can probably see it. I've done a little bit of stuff. We're back on our home planet. From our little space adventure to... was it that guy? It may have been. It may have been the other one. I don't know. Really don't. Let's check. That's embarrassing. Yeah, it's 3. Not 4. 3. Perfect. So, what has happened since you've last had a share of this magnificent view? Well, you can already see everything is looking quite green. Other than, you know, over there, where all the assemblers are still in orange. Is that orange? We just call it orange for now. Yeah, so, we got some stuff up and running. Finally. Finally. I did what I said last time I would do. I have these 2 boxes here, and there's 1 item in each, just to remember later on that in this box I'm gonna put this stuff, and in this box I'm gonna put this stuff. Because currently I have to do it manually. As soon as we get set up automation for that, we just have it fly in and deposit, and then everything will be nice and dandy. But for now, we have to do this stuff ourselves. I'm stocked up on fuel. Inventory pretty empty. I think we're pretty good to go. That's perfect. So let's see what has happened. Over here, where I don't run into any obstacles, I set up the things. Super magnetic ring. That's absolutely super that that is a magnetic ring. Yeah, that's been set up. It's all been connected. They're doing their thing. Takes a little bit. They are being used, as you can see from the belt spaghetti on this side. That's awful. Also, it's all looking green. Look at that. Green lights everywhere. I've exchanged all the belts. I think last time I missed a couple, just a few. But when it's nighttime and you see the green lights, you will spot the one orange light. You won't when it's daytime. So this is actually quite handy doing this at night. Obviously you can see it on the sides here because that line, that border is green. But honestly, with this many belts, try to spot the orange one. It's just not a thing you can do. Anyway, that's all exchanged now. Science has run through the 8 things we queued up, so we now have access to Mark III belt. 30 items per freaking second compared to these. 6. That's just perfect. It's awesome. And it's working. You can see it's queuing up over here. That's the super magnetic rings. The box is full, so that's why they are not being consumed anymore. The belt still needs some backfilling right here, but yeah, we're getting there. It's all good. Last time we set this box to 0, but if you do this, then the sorters don't pick anything up to put it in here because they don't have a spot. So you need to have at least 1. If you actually want to use that box. If you just want items to flow past, that's fine. But if you have it set up the way I do with some of these, like this guy over here, where there's an interrupted belt, if you set this to 0, the box doesn't pick anything up, so you can't put anything on the belt. So this kind of grinds to a halt, even though you have all the production capacity in the world. Just keep that in mind. That's a good tip. It definitely is. We have the meshes coming in, which you can hardly see. It's like gray on gray there. But that took a little bit of finagling. Well, you can go vertical, right? This is a 2 high belt. Yeah, it took a little bit of finagling. Look at that. It comes from all the way over here. But it's working, and that is all that matters. These have been put into place. They are working. The box should be full. No, it should not full. The box should be full. No, it's not. That's because we ran out of the stuff on this belt, which is the processors, which is essentially that stuff, the silicate thing. That. High purity silicon. I always forget what that's called. The green bars, that's it. We just call it the green bars so I can actually remember. Hey Mortuary, how you doing? I can see you there, don't even pretend. Alright, so as you can see now, we're not missing a single recipe on this side. That's all done. And I think we're not missing a single recipe on this side. Nope, they're all doing their thing. There's nothing here anymore that is missing a recipe because we haven't researched it yet, but set it up anyway. So we can now get into all the stuff that we have researched and haven't set up at all. That's great, right? Absolutely beautiful. This stuff is going crazy. We're getting all the sulfuric acid, that's fine. We're getting liquid hydrogen. Of course it's liquid because it says liquid capacity. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. This stuff should be producing non-stop. We're filling up a little bit of excess water, which I can't reach from here because I'm just, you don't have reach. It's going up slowly, even though this never stopped running. Oh, look at that. We have a third tank on top now here. I doubled up. I tripled up on all the tanks. We had 2, now we have 3 everywhere. That's the... Is that the maximum height, actually? Just want to say it is, but no. Look at that. We can put more on top. I think 4 is the limit, though. We'll figure it out eventually. I don't think right now we need more storage. I mean, that one isn't even full and there's 2 more to go. So I think that's good. I'm missing liquid in here. That would look cool. Like, it is in here. Why is it not in here when it's producing that stuff? I don't know. It is what it is. It's early access, right? Maybe they put it in later. You never know. So, where are we and what can we do now? I went back to that planet, which I can't see because it's behind the sun. I can't see the sun anymore. It's, oh yeah, it's right there. Look at it. Sun is coming up. Ooh. I went back to that planet. I picked up the silicon, the high purity silicon, the green bars, and made some more solar panels. Went back, put them down, and that stuff should now be producing non-stop. We're gonna go there later and have a look because we need to stock up on things here, because that's the resources we need now going forward. Look at all the research that's done. It's looking pretty spiffy. We could now make solar sails if we had it set up. But then again, these are consumables. As you can see that they say live 1800 seconds. After that they just die. So you have to constantly refill. It's not like you just shoot them into orbit and they do their stuff. No. You have to re-provide after you provide. Which means we need to get a production street of sorts going, where we can make sure that we get enough of these to actually shoot more into orbit than are decaying. Something like that. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense. What do you need them for? Well, I'm going to show you once we get there. I haven't been that far in the game yet. We're pretty much at peak right now. In my test world, I got as far as thinking about setting up sulfuric acid, and that's it. So, this is all new to me, as it hopefully is for you. Otherwise, you're going to shout at me for not doing it right. So, let's hope. I wish I could have emotes here like bow or something, or just say hello. It would be so cool. So we should probably set up a couple of the things that we don't have yet. This is all set up. This is all set up except for the mining machine, which is easy to make in our inventory, so I don't really care. We don't need that many, and I say this time and time again, and we probably still need them. So probably at one point, we'll just set it up. Thermal power station, I really like to get rid of those because they burn fossil fuel. I could pump in refined fuel if I made enough of it. But that is always the issue with having excess hydrogen and all that. And I don't know, I could pump in hydrogen possibly as well and just have some burn hydrogen to get rid of it. And the others run off the refined fuel because it's not bad. Yeah, I'm not sure. Solar panels, definitely cool. Then again, wind turbines do pretty much the same thing and work day and night. So if I extend anything here, it's probably going to be more wind turbines. The only issue with wind turbines is that they do have this gap where you can't place them because they would be too close to each other. You can fill that gap using solar panels though. That might be a thing we do, and just have this a full belt going once around the planet. A little energy necklace, if you will. That's pretty cool. What else do we have? That. Don't really intend to make that. I'm fine with these. The few we need, we can just make ourselves. I think that's good. So, oil extractor, probably the fractionator. Oil refinery, definitely. chemical plant, definitely. We want to have these 3. That's the next thing. And then we really, really want to get into that. Yeah, so let's have a look at that science real quick. That is up here. The planetary logistics system. Planetary transportation, and so on and so forth. Yup. Did they change the name? I think that was intraplanetary logistics before. And this is interstellar, and that always caught people off guard a little bit of what it actually meant. I mean, there is a difference between intra and inter. You know, intra means among, and inter means between. So an intra-planetary logistics system means among that planet. So on that planet, between different stations on that planet. This is a system that allows you to beltlessly, that's a nice word, transfer items from one point to another on the same planet. That is a system, inter, that allows you to transfer items between stellar bodies, so between planets. That's what you really want. That's what we need to get stuff from the other planet to this planet. That's what we need to transfer items we produce somewhere on the planet in bulk and transfer it to other stations that need them on the same planet. It's a bit of a thing. I mean, look at all the resources it needs. There's definitely titanium in there. There's a lot of those processors in there, and then 20 items of something that I don't even know what it is, but it's somewhere here. Isn't that, like, down here? Yes. Particle container. Sounds good. An antimatter containment field for the Star Trek guys among you. I'm totally not one of them. Right. Where else did we stop? Universe exploration can't do. I think all of these we can't do because they need something we don't have, and that is the next or the next after that, science. So we don't worry about that right now. We also really don't need to worry about researching any more stuff because we already have enough to do without researching more things. So let's get started with setting up new things. That is probably a really good thing to do. First thing, we probably want to get rid of some... I haven't even put foundations down for these, look at that. I stopped over here for some reason. Oh, that can't happen. That's totally not a thing that I can condone. Also a nice word. That looks good. Let's get up here. Let's get a good angle. There. All the way up to here. You need one more because you have one more belt. Needy. That's one less again. There you go. It's starting to look good. That's a small one. That's what she said, I know. There. And this is more or less just one and the same thing, so we're just gonna do that. Yeah, that's looking better. So now that I have my bearings here, I can actually go and do stuff. I haven't picked up any of the Mark III belt yet. It's a little bit early, we don't really need it. We don't produce enough items to justify that. So, 1, 2, 3, right here is where we go. And then to level this out, we can use this guy. Let's make it one smaller, because I don't know how big this area will be. I don't know, we start... I don't know, I do know we start here and it goes up to here. Probably. Which means you are too long. She never said that, by the way. That's just not a thing. Lack of item. Alright, I put some of the stuff that I had on me away on the other planet and just left it there in a box. Because... well, I needed to take stuff back home. I can't even talk now. I needed to take stuff back home, so I needed to make room in my inventory. Belts, sorters, splitters, boxes, tanks, assemblers, smelters, looking good. And power bolts. Nope, wrong button. Wrong button. Right, let's get going. Let's have a look at a recipe. So you need steel, stone, glass, and circuits. Steel, stone, circuits, and that stuff. Steel, stone, circuits, and that stuff. And by that stuff, I obviously mean the plasma exciters. 2. How about we put steel, stone, and circuits on this side? And then we can have another factory here using that stuff. Same as these will. And we put glass on this side. So we can do this. Let's just start and see where we end up. I think that is a good idea. So this is belt coming in, which means there is going to be a belt coming out on this side. Yaha. And then we can have the usual stuff set up. So box right here. Now I should be able to do this. And then assemblers. And I should probably go and just use the better ones, right? Why isn't that lining up? Because I messed up these. That's why. Can't have that. Will it drive me nuts? Not that there is much more to actually drive nuts. I'm already pretty nuts, so that's... yeah. That's the thing. So let's pick up these. Hit the best key that ever existed, which is you. Well, actually... this is producing from my pocket. There's no speed requirement here, so why would I? I have done it for all of those over there because they are producing intermediate resources that are needed by any of these, and they are needed down along the belt somewhere for other important things. So that did make sense to me, but over here it doesn't really make that much sense. I never even spotted that that was disconnected. That happens when you upgrade, I guess. I don't know, maybe I had a splitter there and never really reconnected it properly. I don't know. I just don't. Alright, you in, you... no, the other way around. It is the other way around. Let's put in the recipe so we know what we need. You are going to be that guy. And we just leave that over here, that's fine. So now we have glass coming in over here probably, so we need the other 3 belts on this side. Let's extend our foundations a little more. So if we need 3 more, then this is as wide as we need to go. We're gonna extend it even further because these belts are gonna be used by the facility over here as well. So yeah, it's fine. That is all good. I think one of these needs to be a little bit longer, otherwise I'm not gonna reach the last one over here. So does it matter? No, it doesn't. Let's do that one. Don't know if I like that. We'll see. We run with it for now. There. Come here. You go there. Copy, paste, paste. That's done. And then we need to connect all of this up. And we also need to connect up the box, which I haven't done yet. Let's do that first so we can say this side is done. I've limited the box already, that's good. No, you need to be this one. And then you can be this one. And you will be this one. There you go. So now what do we need to get on here? Where's my glass? That's the glass, yes. So you need to be just there. So we don't really need to worry about putting a splitter here. There's nothing in the way. That is perfect, which means you're going to be right on the green line, which is here. Give me a splitter. And since the game restarted, you need to cycle through them again. It's a bit of a thing. It doesn't remember between game sessions what you've set them to. There you go. No, no, no. Splitter. Splitter. It says splitter. Thank you. There you go. Connect. Connect. Just land, damn it. One up. Onto that. One down. Out of my way. Connect. And you should start picking that stuff up because you need it and your inventory is currently empty. Nice. I said we keep that open, just for reference, so we will. Then we need that stuff. And stone is up here. And steel is here. So that should also be not a big deal. Let's do this one on the outside. This one, the stone is going to be right here, so we should probably center that right where it needs to be. Oh, this one is in the way. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. We do need one of you over here. It is so hard to find the right spot. Right there. That should be good. Then you need to be 2 over, which should be right here. And then you also need to be 1 over, which is here. Means I have to do something about you. Now I can move the whole thing over a little bit, or I can just put in a king here. Let's do it that way. It may look a little bit wonky. I'm fine with that, as long as it works. And in general, is well thought out. That's good enough for me. That's you. Can't tell. Right there. And then let's do this one as well. Right there. Now go down by 1. Can't do that, so I'm gonna do this. And you. I'm just gonna do this. And then I need to reconnect this guy. That's okay, isn't it? That's okay. Just answering my same question because nobody else would. What? Nothing makes sense to you anymore in this game? Why not? It's just building things out of things. It's like Lego. Only it doesn't hurt when you step on it. That's the only difference. There you go. That's running, so we should be getting some of these. Oh, there they come. First one is right here. Good. Next. Stop flying. Conserve energy. So this one, cross off the list. So now we need to do these, which need the same resources we have on this one. So this time we might actually do something a little bit different, because it's exactly the same resources, just a little bit of a different ratio and a little bit of a different crafting time. How about we just put 2 of these modules on top of each other, one here and one up here. It's gonna be a bit wonky with fiddling the belts through here. Let's try. So those are 3 wide plus 1 output, so that should be enough. For now. Just doing this so I can level the ground here so I don't need to worry about it later. It's actually 1 too wide, isn't it? Yeah, you are up too high because of this one. That makes sense. That's why I was getting confused. No, not you. You. and R. Let's go here and make that look exactly as that one. You go here. Which means all of you can go away. And reposition yourself where you're supposed to be. I should probably get out of the way here. Like so. Okay, the issue with that is I can attach a belt here. I can attach this belt here. And this one is too far over, so I actually need to move them back by one if I want to make this work. So they were in the right position, technically. Or I take one of these belts and have it go through here again. Let's do that. Why wouldn't I? You're gonna be the output, so you're gonna go here. And that means we can have another one going in here. I forgot to set up so many boxes on that side over there. You don't even want to know. Honestly, you don't even want to know. And this one stopped producing because all the belts are backfilled. That's the worst part about it. It's the only thing that actually manages to backfill the belt, and that's the one I need to empty out. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So it's gonna be these guys. I cannot fit a splitter in here, so I need a new splitter over here. That's fine. I can do that. Not conveyor. Splitter. It's really hard to hit. I mean, this is all the belt. It's the belt that's inside here that I'm hovering over, it seems. If I go down too far, it's the belt down here. So either you hit the middle perfectly, which seems to be there, or you kind of have to go for this corner where it's not that belt and not that belt. So you really only have this area here. And if you hover too high, you get this belt. Oh! Fix your game! No, seriously, you shouldn't be able to hover over a belt that's inside the machine. I can't do it here, like I can't hit through the storage into the assembling machine, so why would I be able to hit the belt? I don't know. It is what it is, and it is early access, I keep saying that. That is one of the things that I consider worth fixing. Because that's certainly not intended to be like that, and if it is, you're doing it wrong. It's just that simple. The drones are really doing work now that they can do 2 tasks at a time. It's absolutely brilliant. Right, so we're gonna go and hook this up. So you're gonna need that stuff. That's the wrong spot. Okay, output first. Now I can do this. See, even if I click here, I can't attach it here, but now I can move the mouse one up or down, and it will move this point, which is really gorgeous. It's just when you don't intend it to do, like it just did here, it gets a little bit annoying. So now we also have managed to not do belt spaghetti here. These two will fit. It's just this one that will have an issue where we have to go around. Or we can do the whole splitting again and just put another factory over here. We're still doubling up on these belts. I'm torn. I don't know. I have to figure it out in a second. For now, I have to put down these. Now I'm not hitting the conveyor, I'm hitting the sorter. Sure, why wouldn't I? And you're having the wrong recipe. My bad, I can fix that. You were supposed to do what exactly? That guy. Let's start with that one. Same resources anyway, right? Okay, this should be going. I need another belt here with the plasma exciters. I remember names. So let's do that. Let's put another belt down right here. This is belt heavy. That's a word. Look it up. It's on YouTube. As if that would help, right? So for now, I'm just gonna do that to make it look a little bit better. And technically, I can make it look like... Yeah, I cannot make it look like here. That looks ugly. Okay, that's set up. We're just missing that one item. Perfect. So... it is somewhere down here. Right there. First try. I cannot put it there. I need to put it here. Right? Yeah, that is too close. That is not too close. I could put it there. Well, then let's put it there. That would be here, right? What the? Oh, right. Okay. Game being game. Totally fine. Still can't see where I'm actually placing things. Here, please. That's straight? It is. It's a straight edge belt. You go here and connect. Nice. Now finish that and we might actually get some resources in. Cool. Then I can do an output belt. Over here again. Haha. And double up on these. And you are not going to be that. You are going to be that. Perfect placement. 10 out of 10. Any foundations aboard? Yes, I know. Why don't you just do it? That would be a cool feature, by the way. There's 2 belts going in here. Is it 2 or is it 3? It's 2. It is. Yeah, that's a little bit of a bigger setup. I like it. Trying to mix things up here and there. Now, this is not the most efficient way of playing this game, obviously. This is probably one of the nicest ways and the most organized ways. But technically, I could just run... Well, first of all, I don't need the space in between if I don't need splitters. So if I run an iron and a circuit belt here, I can have machines sitting right next to the belt, taking these items, making gears where I need them, to feed directly into other assemblers and stuff, and then just over here put it in a box, and I can have 2 more belts or 3 more belts even running on the other side of the assemblers or smelters or whatever it might be. So I can have 4 items running on 2 belts on each side of the assemblers, and if I need any intermediate product from over here, I can just make it while I go. So that is also a way of doing things. It would definitely save space and a lot of splitters and a lot of belts, but I like this. It's looking cool. I mean, look at that. It's all green. Green and nice and shiny. It's the only lights we have. See, Mortuary is backseating again. He knows everything better than I do. And to be quite fair, he does. He was completely right in what he said. He just didn't give me enough time. But, as you well know, if it happens to you, it happens to them. And I will make sure that he gets his fair share of backseating from me the next time. Yup, that's how we roll. You need to go in there. You need to go in there. Yeah, if I don't mind the speed, I don't really need any splitters. That's true, because it's just arranging the belt in a way that you can put machines directly next to 2, 3, 4 belts, how many inputs ever you need. And like I said, if you just need, I don't know, iron gears, and you have an iron belt there, and no room for an iron gears belt, well, then don't. Just put in the center that makes iron gears and feeds directly into the next one. I mean, you can connect them. We've done that before. We're doing that all the way over there where we do the science, the blue one. So it is definitely an option. I just wanted to be organized this time. Also, I can go through here when this thing is done, and I can have a look and see, okay, what are we making? What do we need to make that? Because I can see the items on the belt. It's really easy to write down. And then come up with a new design where I group all those different production streets that I have here into the resources needed. And then I can just have, you know, not this big main belt. I can have like 2 or 3 belts going through, having the production right next to it, and then have another area with 2 or 3 or 4 belts. I can even, you know, have an area over here and an area over there, wherever the resources are really, and have my localized production. But this was going to be our, I don't know, you could probably call it a shopping mall. I mean, I do window shopping when I walk past these things and just pick whatever I need. And that was the main thing I was trying to achieve here, and it's working quite nicely. I'm happy with it. Right, so we have the exciters and we have the circuits. So now we need the steel and the stone, right? Oh, look at me remembering things. That never happened before. At least not when I have to talk at the same time. That's mostly what kills me. Trying to entertain you guys while trying to not lose my mind, thinking about all the stuff I need. But that's how it is. And I have fun doing that. So, you go here, you're off by, that's this belt, so you're off by 1 to this side. And then stone is going to be over here, off to that side. Perfect. Connect that. You come over here where this belt goes. Go down, over and in. I can't make a "that's what she said" joke every single time. Yes, I can. But okay, who am I kidding? I can. I don't even know where that sentence was going. Just forget about it. Right, the only thing missing seems to be the steel going into the splitter. You can make that "that's what she said" joke yourself. I'm not gonna do that one. There you go. That's done. You can have this, because I don't want it. Steel. You take a lot of steel. Look at that. I just put 184 steel in there. Whoosh. Sure. Have anything else that you can take? I do want to keep those on me. And 100 stone looks good. How about that? Don't need 2 stacks of stone, or 1.5. I do want me some steel though. Give that back. Take this. And then sword. That looks better. Yeah, we're doing good. Right, that is going. That was fairly quick and dirty and easy. I should stop with the jokes. These are done. So, this is new and I haven't even had a look at it. From what I see here, we're also using steel and stone. Oh, we have that on this belt. That's a surprise. Said nobody ever. Could be that some German guy planned that. Said nobody ever. Right, let's get that going. You go here. You come here. And since it's only 2 belts, I should have no problem reaching all of these with the 2 slots I have here. That one is obviously blocked, but yeah, that's looking fine. You're gonna make the fractionator. It has a certain ring to it. How did it place it over there? Freaking game save disrupting me placing things. Okay. I see what you're doing. I see how you're playing this game. There. More output. I like to keep these in the middle just for, I don't know, symmetry? No, it's not really symmetry. Just for looking good, really. And we need more input. Glass and processors. That's gonna be a bit of a thing. So you definitely need to extend all the way over there. And then this guy technically up to here. There you go, that's set up. We just need to connect it to something. Glass is right here. That's gonna be a bit of a pain. It's this belt. So it's there. That's actually working quite nicely. I kind of fear that this guy would get in the way, but there's actually more than enough room. You need to get over the iron belt. Down here, in there, connect. And then we still need the processor, which is that belt. It is a processor. It looks like one, I'm calling it that, but, you know, could have been something else. Go away. It's that one. Can I place that here? I don't think the belt will go past. It should go. Yeah, it will. So why not? Why not do that? Straight on the line, right there. And this. And you know me, off cam, I'm gonna extend all the other belts. Currently only connecting those we actually need. There you go. So that should start working by itself. Done. Well, we know if it's done in a second when it actually starts working. When it looks good, should see some output right here in a second. If it gets all the material. It seems to be a little short on half of them here. Is that steel? It's probably steel. It's not stone. We have stone galore. Well, you don't seem to have anything. Are you not connected yet? No, you're not. I connected this guy, but not that guy. Okay. That would explain that general behavior. Not you. Give me the belt. There. Yep, there you go. First one. If you click the right belt, sitting right there. And we haven't even gotten into that technology yet, but we're making things. That's good. Where's all my steel going? It's empty all the way to over there, so none of these machines are currently using steel. I need to check that. We're probably using it pretty fast because it's in all of these machines. And they may be backed up now, yeah, but we still need to reproduce. And this is not backing up yet. So it's gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah, Watcher, you can do that, that's true. I like this. This makes it very clear where you split off what resource by having these splitters here, and it kind of gives it something more than just, you know, rows and rows and rows of belts. Might as well use that stuff you're producing. I'm running into trees again. How are we on fuel? Not too bad. Good. So, done, 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 done. What are you? Accumulator. That needs a lot of things, and one of those we don't have yet. That green crystal over there, so we don't worry about that just yet. That we could do. It's probably not the worst idea, although we have run out of the pure silicon stuff. But that doesn't stop us, right? Why should it? Yeah, let's do some solar panels. Kinda like to have them over here where the power generation stuff is, but then again, the wind turbines are somewhere over there, so it's spread out as is. I don't need any of these things, do I? I probably need the glass. No, I don't. Solar panels don't need glass. Wouldn't you know? Okay. Well, that means we can at least now have some space here and not fit everything this tightly together. That's good. Nice. That's finished up. There's the next puddle right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is where it comes in. So we have 1 resource coming in, 2 resources coming in. 1, 2, 3 for the machine. This is another resource coming in, and this is the belt going back out. You go here. And there. Why would I ever think that I could click that? There you go. Now I can. Give me you. Give me you. Change the recipe before we connect the belts. That's always a good idea. What were we making? Solar panels. Cool. Copy, paste, paste. And we do want a decent amount. I think it's still fine if we just do that. Just stick to what works. Running out of sorters. Okay, now I'm messing all the things up. It's fine. It's gonna work eventually. Nobody looks at that anyway. You do it and then you post a screenshot. Yeah, you can do that. That sounds good. That's also looking good. So, what do we want here? Where do we start? I think we're gonna go with copper first. I'm always clicking the wrong button because I'm always mixing up that storage with that splitter. They just look too similar. And now you can go, no they don't. And I will go, yes they do. So, it's my stream, you're screwed. that. Copper, done. More or less. Circuits down here. Let's put those on this side as well. So the copper doesn't feel as alone. Yeah. Hey, I needed a reason. That's as good as reason. As good a reason as any. That's done. Let's do this. And then we need... What was it? Ah, yeah. This stuff. You're gonna be on the green line. That's lovely. Is it that one? It seems to be. Also need to pick up more belt. Really running short now. Oh! That is just about enough, it seems. There you go. There's nothing on that belt, so don't expect anything to happen. Need to go and grab more. which we're gonna do in a second. I'm gonna stock up on some stuff. Actually, I should go to the other planet first and then stock up, because why would I put stuff in my inventory that I don't need on that other planet, because that other planet is up and running. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually drop off some stuff, like these assemblers. Anything else? I don't need one of those. At least now I have a place to put them. Why are you? Over here. Boop. They stack in 20? Okay. Just do that. Leave one there. Yeah, that's kind of fine, I guess. Okay, let's get some fuel. Also, I made myself a charging chamber. That thing is cool. Full. I mean, okay, it was only a little bit missing, but really, it goes like 3 seconds. Full. That's better than burning all of that stuff. We can burn that on the way. So, it does make sense. I'm currently on this side, so I need to go around the planet, away from the sun, and then head over there. Sun is there. This way, please. Let's fly higher. And we're in space. Not spacey enough. It's up there. That's the right direction, and now you hit shift. See, for a moment there, I was thinking, oh right, it doesn't make any noise. We're in space. It's not supposed to make any noise, but then you zoom in. Hold shift. And it does make noise. Now it doesn't. Was that just because we were in the atmosphere of the gas giant? That could be a thing. It's weird. It is. Look at how small I am when I zoom out. Wow. Oh, I can zoom out even further. Now I'm just a dot. I'm a space fly. As annoying. Can I turn myself around if I do this? Oh yes, I can. Like in every game where there's all-axis rotation, you can just go in circles until you're the right way up. There you go. I mean, yes, you can do this, right? No, not E, R. More speed. It's not enough speed. So, what else is happening? Really, at the moment, there's nothing we can do other than fly. And wait until we arrive there. We're getting closer, but look, it's going awfully slow. More speed. Actually, on the way back, I managed to just miss the planet. I wanted to not facepalm into it, so I tried to get into the atmosphere. And at the last moment, I kind of edged off to the side, you know, to do an orbital maneuver. And that actually slingshotted me off out of the planet. Out of the planet's gravity well, basically. And I was just about to leave the solar system. That took a while to turn around. That's not that easy if you go full tilt. It's nice that I have a target distance, but how do you know that's my target? I didn't click on it or anything. Or is it just because I hover over it? No. It's because that's on my flight path, probably. Hello! Oh, look at that. Now we're in orbit. Faceplant. So, here's our little solar array, and as you can see, it has a little bit of a drawback because it can't really see the sun. Let's do this kind of thing. We're at the South Pole right now. So, if you look at, the sun is over there, right? If you look at it, there's a shadow going right here. And that's our 19.7 degrees, or whatever this is, 19 degrees, 7 seconds. I don't know how you read that, and I don't have to. All I need to know, that's about 19 degrees angle towards the sun. So, right now, the North Pole has the sun, up until here. I can extend this to be yay big. And no matter which side our production facility is facing, it's currently on the dark side, as you can see. This will come around, and if I place solar panels here, they will have power once in a while. This will constantly provide power. Problem is, this one down here will constantly not provide any power because the shadow goes up until here. All of this is in darkness. Mostly, we produce like, I don't know, 300 kilowatts off of that. It's not much. We produce a lot more from this. So you kind of have to have this on both poles if you have a big inclination. If you don't, if you're having like 5 degrees or so, then you're basically guaranteed to have some sort of sun at the pole any given time of the day, year, or whatever. So you don't really have to worry about it. Now that I had to put down North and South Pole, I might have as well just done a ring around the planet. It would have had the same effect. Half of it is in facing the sun, half of it is in darkness. It would be the same if I just do a ring around the planet. So, yeah, you can put in your thoughts and comments about that one. It's not going to change any of the things I did. Takes a while to get there. Here we go. So we set this up last time. Here's my storage box with all the stuff I left. I'm gonna leave that here in case I need it. In case I ever come back and decide, you know what, we need to double up on this. Which we probably could do. Yeah, it's building up, so we probably could. You're not getting enough from what I see. Okay. Let's fix that. Angle to wide. I can't do that. I can only connect it straight away. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. That has to be fine. If we need more belts, at least I have some here. That's good, because I just noticed that we have 11 belts. How about you have all of these? And you can actually do some stuff for a while. What is the issue? Oh, you're producing 165. Yes, and not 180. That's why you only get stuff sometimes. You're producing 230. That's why all of these are getting too much. Well, there's one way to fix that. It's quick and dirty and ugly. But it works. There. Just loop it around. And so this one is side loading. This guy is still running full tilt, emptying as much as it can. And this guy is just providing whatever is needed. And it's only running occasionally, as you can see, to fill in the blank spots that these 3 guys have picked up. Cool. How about you then? You're full. So, you're full, you're full, you're full. All full. No, actually awesome. That's all I can take. Yes, you're right, there's another "that's what she said" joke in there. Totally right. We still have titanium. We haven't used any titanium yet, so this is probably also just full. And we definitely need to set up something to transport this material over to our home. Or we set up some processing here and don't transport the raw materials, but do solar panels here or whatever, since we have the resources available to us. I don't know about that yet. All I do know about right now is that I want to get home. For that, I need to get past the sun. We're on the wrong side of the planet to do so. Yeah, we're over there, so I need to We're turning this way. So I need to fly to the east, which is that way. Let's go. And right there is our planet. Speed. Just checking that we're actually leaving the planet and not just doing a big circle. See, that is speed. 800 something. That's better than before. Doing 400-ish. Where is the sun? Oh, right there. So we're also heading kind of towards the sun. That should be pulling us in, increasing our speed. Yeah, kinda. Not worth mentioning. That's almost full speed. Still have enough fuel, so that's not an issue. Let's see if I can miss the planet again. Wouldn't that be great? It looks really beautiful. Look at that. It is awesome. I really, really like what this game looks like. Coming in! Oh, oh, that must have hurt. We are here and the belts are over there. Good. We're running the right way. Out of fuel. Well, out of energy, we have enough fuel. Boom. And in there. I think I want to upgrade things. Do I have some on me? Probably not. No. So I don't accidentally upgrade stuff like I did over here. Yeah, I put them back in here. If you misclick and you don't hit the belt and you hit the sorter instead. Okay, when they're running full speed, 2 are enough. Okay. So now, the electronic components are producing, what are they called? Something component. Microcrystalline component, no wonder I can't remember that. Which makes processors, which backfills this belt at one point. So we're getting more of the better assemblers. And more importantly, over here, we're now making the machines that we've just set up for. You should be getting stuff fairly soon. It's gonna take a moment or two though. Alright, so that is done. Where are we in our processing? Do we want to make any of these? No, we can't. We could, because I do think we have those crystals researched. Right here, what do you need? Okay, so 1 silicon turns into 1 of them in 2 seconds. I don't know what that other thing is. And it's made in a smelter. Now that's interesting. If it's made in a smelter, if it's melted in a smelted. If that is made in a smelter, then I can probably just have a smelter wherever I need to transform silicon into crystal silicon. And pump it into a into one of the assemblers straight away. So I don't need that on a belt specifically right now. I feel that's just a waste of a belt. That's probably something I should do on that other planet and just set up another miner that just smelts stuff into silicon and then straight away into that crystallized form. And then just transport it over here. Alright, so what I want to do really is have a look at this stuff. We're not producing solar sails, these ones, yet. So we don't really need these big guns, because that's not an anti-aircraft gun. It's an EM rail ejector. It's not a gun, it's an ejector. It ejects stuff. This thing ejects the solar sails using magnetic propulsion into orbit of the system star to form a Dyson swarm. It's not a Dyson sphere, it's just a swarm. It's a ring of deployed solar panels around the sun that are going to produce energy for us that we can collect. If we had the collector for it, which we don't yet. So it's no use getting into it. And as I say, these have, not the guns, the sails. And the guns aren't guns. The sails have a lifetime. They are consumables. So you really want to set up a good production chain before you blast them into orbit. And that obviously includes having the facility to receive the energy. So how about the planetary logistics system? For that we need to make those things. You get going. What do you need? That's easy. I have all of that. Kinda like the other recipe there, but I don't know what that is. No idea. I also don't know what the difference is between the advanced and the standard here. Oh, that's a unipolar magnet. Those 10 items it needs there. Is that what it is? Because that's the same recipe I have down there. It's exactly the same. So why is that an extra thing? Is that something you have to find first before you can... I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look that up probably. I've seen more of these. Not you. The meshes do the same thing, right? Right here. It will be a lot easier to produce graphene if you can find combustible ice minerals. Isn't that some kind of catch-22? It's ice, so it's supposed to be cold, but it's combustible, so you can put a flame to it. Or make it explode, or ignite at the very least. I don't know. I mean, ignition usually requires a certain temperature. But yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fire ice down there. You probably need to harvest that somewhere. So that is probably a recipe where you have to find a certain resource that you can't really find easily, only on certain planets. Maybe you have to go to a neutron star for that, or harvest a black hole, or I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. So we're making this stuff now. We do need motors, the meshes, the 6-pack meshes, and some of that stuff over there, which we can't get through here anywhere. That is great. And I boxed myself in here a little bit. I can move this one over. That should just about give us enough room. Drop off the surplus material. What did I just pick up? Steel, right? Excuse me. So it's you. You in there. Then I need some of this right here. So I can put you right there. And then I should be able to connect this back up. Also just realized that I brought all the belts with me from that other planet. Which wasn't really what I had intended to do, but now I have them on me. I'm not gonna bring them back. You're gonna go right up until here. And we need to move down again, but at least this time we have land around here, so it's not too bad. And yes, we still have that weirdness. Okay. That is taken care of. Mesh we have right next door, that's easy. And motors we also have right about here somewhere. Motors are up there. And the graphene is right here. Oh, that's neat. So you are going to have to go on this side because I can't put a splitter here. That's just not a thing I can do. So how about we get this started by laying out the basics. So you're gonna start here. There's gonna be another here. We have 1, 2, 3, and then there's the output, and there's another input coming here, and that's gonna be you. Right there. Yes. This is so weird. Well, we have to see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay, what do we need to produce you? It's done in assembler. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get the motors first before I forget what it actually is. That we need down here. Go. Power pole, right there. Storage box, right there. And then I want these. Do I have them? No. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put down the regular ones and we're gonna upgrade them straight away in a second. Okay. It is what it is. One of these, please. Right here. Oh, let's see if the belts fit. It's already colliding over here. Wow. Well, I can do this. No. Incorrect. Switch direction. If I had known it would turn out that way, I would have moved it over by 1. How much room do I have in here now? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too much room. But that means we can still put in all of this stuff, and it's still gonna look okay. That was way too... yeah. You can't remove these, right? So the only thing you can do is take a no decoration foundation and just put it on top here. You can still see them if you zoom in here and are in foundation laying mode. You see there are some, and there are some. As soon as I right click and that's gone, you don't see them anymore. So that's as good as you can do. This is just, nothing I can do. It is what it is. Well, that's ugly. The heck? What earth curvature does that? What the heck? Okay, sure. We're just gonna roll with it. Don't question it. It's gonna happen. I can't output here. Oh, what? Angle to wide. Are you kidding me? What? These ones should work, no problem, right? Sure, that's fine. Let's do the other side and see if that is an issue. Of course it isn't. Why would it be? Really? Okay, are you done yet? No. Still need some time. We need to double up on research buildings. Just to make that go quicker. So what can we do here? And I can't trick this, right? I can't do this and then go this. No, because that's where the building is in the way. How about... if we can ever find the right thing to click. That works! That does not. Say what? How much can I trick you? A lot, it seems. If only I did it the right way around. No, no. Sure. Sure. Oh, man. This can't be happening. This is looking okay. It's not saying it's disconnected, so now it does work. Do you still work? Of course you do. This right here. This is me showing the game the middle finger. Screw you. I can do what I want. Alright, we need to stock up on materials. Let's go. All of that. Put that many back. 800? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna leave you guys back here again. How are we doing on the other stuff? Still have plenty of everything, actually. Other than that. 3. Thank you. Fly-by upgrading is way more humane than drive-by shooting, just saying. I'm good. So now I need you to complete so I can put in the recipe, please. In the meantime, let's restrict the box. There you go. Now here's the big question. What did I need that for? It's for you, right? Yeah, it's for you. So you need to be done in an assembler, obviously. That's a lot of material. And you have 4 inputs. You need 20 seconds. Alright. It's gonna be the first box that only has 1 slot. Thank you very much. So, let's do our thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going that way. Going that way. Then we also need an output. We put that on the other side, so it's 1, 2, 3. Output right here. And 2 more inputs. And I like to start with the belts, because then you can do something like this, and you know how wide it is. So then you can use your lovely, lovely foundations here. Just go boop, and done. You don't need to worry about it. No math involved. There you go. Concentration is real. It's not like I really need to concentrate to do this, it's just you need to click the right spot, you need to be very finicky about this, very detailed and very precise, which I actually like. It's not like the game tells you just, you know, throw shit at the wall until it sticks. No, you have to hit the right thing at the right time in the right direction to make it work. You have to have some sort of plan. That basically totally sounds like me. I like that. It's just, I can't do this and talk at the same time. It's just not a thing. Right, there you go. That should be going. It is. You're not getting any motors. What have I connected to? That's not motors. Why did I not connect to motors? It's the one below. Well, that's totally embarrassing. How do we get rid of all this stuff now? We have to delete the belt and do it all over again. No! Oh well. We needed fuel anyway. Out of all the things we could have connected to, this is probably the least bad. And we managed to not pick up any of these. It's still the same thing. What the hell? Where's the freaking motor? It's that one. Oh, come on. Watcher is sitting there like, haha, look at that noob. And he would be totally right. I can't even say anything about that. Not only did I notice that I was wrong, I did it again. It's hilarious. I'll tell you what, you're gonna go straight back into the box. Which is all the way over here. Oh, wow. See, when you think that's the newest tech you have, you realize you have to go back about 100 fields, squares. Parsec? Parsec is good. Although, wasn't that time, according to some science fiction? Oh man, that discussion. That has been going on since the 70s, basically. It's fun. Yeah, there you go. We're making some. Okay, cool. So now we need to connect up all of that over there. Which input is going where? Let's see. So this over here is the newest item, which means it's probably the one going to be on the very left. Makes the most sense. We could do it on the very right, depending on how many splitters are already here blocking the way of other things, but it's pretty much empty space here. It's all free real estate, so we don't really have to worry about it. Let's just start somewhere. So obviously I need a spot to put you as a belt, which I should have done before I connected everything else up, because now it's gonna be bitchy about it. No, it's not. It's actually okay. So you're gonna go this way. You're gonna go this way. Don't know what that was. And it's on the green line and it's next to the green line. So it's going to be right here for one of them. There. And then we just need to get that all the way over to where the iron belt is, which is right here. That should be the right spot. Yeah, it's perfectly straight. It's fine. And connect. Done. Now, processors also down there. Or we could do titanium first. Let's do processors first. that's this belt. That's the belt I'm looking for right here. Perfect. If you have no idea what I just tried to do in my brain, don't worry. Most of the time, I don't have either. It's completely fine. Up. Connect. Alright. That's done. And then it was titanium and steel. There's my steel. This belt over here. I'm gonna put you on the outside right here. That. Might as well do this. And the last thing was the titanium. Which should be right here. Look at me knowing things. Game. Wow. Okay. It did not like me standing there. That's the first time I didn't get out of the way before placing something. So, now you know. Don't do that. Can't see the end of the belt, so that's why I have to run all the way over here. You know, a cool feature would be, since you can select the height of the belt by just pressing the arrow keys, to basically blur out all the belts that are not on the same height. Because if I'm on this height, I either want to go over or under a belt, or connect to a belt on the same a belt on the same height. So the moment I select any of the conveyors and I'm at ground level, like right here, it could blur out all these crisscrossing belts going north-south because they are one level higher, and then I would have been able to just click on that one and connect. Well, over here, obviously, but, you know, I have the same issue if I wanted to connect to that one. That could be a feature. You could even make that an upgrade of sorts. I would research that. I would research all the things regardless. So, of course I would. I think that could be an idea. Just, you know, opacity 80% or something. Have it basically transparent so you still see what's going on, but you click through. There we go. What is it we're missing? Guess what? Did we just go there? Damn! Alright, so, as you can see, our biggest goal needs to be to get this thing going. This thing, we can just have stuff moved over to our planet. It needs the thing we are just producing right now, the intra-planetary logistics station, or whatever it's called now. That thing. It's just a planetary logistics station. See, they realized that that naming wasn't really as beneficial, so they probably changed that in the last update, and I didn't see that. So, it's needing that. Then it's needing this high-strength titanium alloy. And the other stuff we just started producing. And we also need chips, the logistic vessel, which needs the high-strength titanium alloy, it needs processors, and it needs the thrusters. These. Which also need that titanium stuff. We could have that going right now because... Oops. Oh, jeez. I just had dinner before I started stream, you can hear that. It needs a lot of these red cubes, so let's get that going. Then we want this. Can we already do that? No, we need yellow science first. So, obviously, yellow science is the next thing we want to get set up. Right there. And I'm actually gonna turn this around and have the yellow science go first. What do you need? Aha. That doesn't tell me much. But since it's in this queue, it's probably somewhere here. At least this one is. So that's a titanium crystal. It needs whatever that is. Plus titanium. We get titanium, no problem. We just need to import it to our planet. And it also needs... That's diamond, I believe. Where would you be in all of this? Alright, that's organic crystal. Well, as long as we deforest the planet, we can make that. It's just wood and leaves and water. A lot of water, a lot of wood, a lot of leaves, but it is one way to do it. One of that makes one of these. And one of that makes one of these. And we only need how many? 120. So that's 120 times 20. That's 2,400 logs. Yeah. We get what? 20, 30 per tree if we're really lucky? That's probably not the way to go. So the other way is water, refined fuel, I believe, and plastic. Where's the plastic in all of this? Do we already have that? Pretty much looks like we already have that. Yeah, it's right here. That we can do. That we can definitely do. We can crack oil to make the refined fuel. And we do have graphite on the belt. Don't need to worry about that. That's more refined fuel, so more of that. Water is easy to come by. Okay, yeah, that's something we can do. Some off-world stuff. And that is done. Now we just need the freaking diamond. You're not in here, aren't you? You're somewhere in the smelting. There. In the smelting chain. Right there. Well, that's also not too difficult, right? It's graphite. One graphite equals one diamond. In a smelter. So that is something we can do. We could even do that on site. Just pump it into the facility. Alright, I think it's time we go and set that up the best we can. Do I have everything I need? Probably not. Enough of those, enough of those. We do need more labs, as usual. Gonna do 6, as we always do. We have smelteries, we have factories. We have all the things. Yeah, there is a secondary recipe for diamond. Where were you? Where's my smelter? It's up here. That one. Find kimberlite ore. Well, go for it. Do I even have kimberlite ore? I have titanium ore, I have some silicon ore, and I already have 20 organic crystals. And I picked all of that up, gathered from organic crystal vein, rare. Well, if you find an organic crystal vein, you can just mine it and be done with it. That would be absolutely awesome. We don't have that in this system, at least I haven't seen any. I just picked that up by mining the stone around here. So, it's not reliable. There's nothing you can really work on. I need to go over there. That's where our that's where our science is. You may have noticed that I've doubled up on the science already and still going slow. You're kinda out of things. What's happening here? That is completely backfilled. That is full, so you're not producing anymore. That's why that stopped. That makes sense. We need to do something with this. That gets it going though. You should kick into gear again. The other thing I can do is tap into some coal, smelt that, and attach that side loading somewhere at the end here. Because then these can still unload their load. Yeah, that's totally perfect sentence. And it will only side load whenever there's an empty spot on the belt. So it will make sure that the belt is completely full, but it won't hinder them from doing their job. There's a recipe for diamond based on energetic graphite. I have exactly these two. Either that changed, or it's random, which could very well be. These advanced recipes could be completely random. Or it comes later. Because energetic graphite is... that's the one here. Energetic graphite. That's the one. Yes, that's the one I was talking about, mortuary. All the time. There's coal over there. 24. That's pretty much perfect. I can use that, make the energetic graphite I need to make diamonds, and the surplus I can put on this belt. So whenever hydrogen is full and these can't work anymore, we still import energetic graphite, which means these can use the graphite and the hydrogen, which frees up some hydrogen in the tank, so these can work again. So this whole thing doesn't grind to a halt just because the tank is full. That makes a lot of sense to me. It's almost scary how much. There's also coal over here that's even chopped. Yeah. It's kind of like it wants me to do this. I don't have any of these, obviously, so we're just gonna get two. As usual. It's gonna be a pain to set up, is it? That's 5. Oh, 6. There's 6. Are you really gonna do that? Oh, come on. That's 7. No, it's not. That's the best I can do, but the best I want to do. That's fine. We're gonna roll with it. Okay, so let's set up some belts so we can determine where the smelteries are gonna go. You're gonna come down here. You're gonna come down here. Not there, it seems. And you're gonna go this way. So this is 3 items per second, so that's gonna be 3 smelters. If I can ever find them. One, 2, 3. Power pole right here in the middle, and then 1, 2, 3. That's all I'm gonna worry about. And I am going to put this in a storage box, which I don't have. Can I make one, please? Thank you. Now there's exactly one reason for using these. They have 3 input slots. Which means you can perfectly do this and... I need one more space. Showing off, failed. And do this. That's where it makes sense. You could even put the power pole in between here if you had to. So, yeah. I know I talked a lot about these boxes and how I don't like them because they don't make any sense whatsoever. They use way more resources than the standard box. And you don't get anything much more out of it. Other than double the space for more than double the resources. So, this is one reason to use them. The other reason was... you can only stack them that high, so if we can put 4 on top of each other, obviously it's double the space than having 4 of the small boxes. You could do 2 sets of the small boxes and get the same, but then they wouldn't be connected, because it would be 2 separate towers. So it's a little bit more belt management, but then again, it still doesn't justify having that much more resource use just to get, you know, a bigger box. Oh well, this is working. If it gets power, it will be. Don't worry. Thank you. Is that gonna catch you? Yes. Nice. You're in range? Nice. And I think... you know what? I'm actually gonna make one. Shut up. I think I'm going to waste a little bit of power by putting down one of these. Because they do have an idle consumption right there. 90 kilowatts. It is a bit. I'm just going to put you up here. Because I don't know where the bells are going to go. At this very point in time.
You built a wireless power tower, which is suitable with long-distance power...
I built a number of them. It's a little bit late to tell me. And you've told me about 16 times already. So shut up. Right, this can just fill up. It's always good to have that backlog. Don't care. Just produce all the resources you have there, and then we can go full speed. So I want you to side load where exactly? Technically here. I can side load right here. That's also good. Go even crazy on side load here. That's crazy talk. Yes, it is. Yeah, let's do that. So we keep some room for expanding these. There's not much room the way I set that up, but you know what I mean. Okay, so going from there. Wow, the curvature. That almost works as I wanted to. Oh, it's just pity. You had to be in the way. I can move that though. I can move that in there. I can put you here. I can put the other one there. And get rid of you completely. Still connected? Yeah. No worries. Let's try that again, shall we? I'm just gonna keep it up here. There. Come on. No, this one. It's hard to hit. Please connect that back. It's important. Thank you. Alright, so that's one thing we're gonna do. Probably need a splitter somewhere in here and make that the least priority output or something. Screw you. Okay, so that's going. Emptying out nicely. By the way. No! Give me all that back. Wow. You are supposed to go in there. That's what I clicked. Well, let's figure out this mess. Should be more than enough. Yeah, I should have all my stuff back. That was good. Right, so that is set up. We are now connecting more energetic graphite over here, so we shouldn't have an issue, and it's side loading, so as long as there's anything in this box putting onto the belt, the one that you can't see, that one, see, they are preventing this from loading. And only if there is an empty slot can this belt provide materials. So we're always making sure that we're emptying out this belt, and a build-up of energetic graphite is not going to stop these from running. At the same time, we're also making sure that the buildup of hydrogen is not stopping this from running, because we, you know, stop receiving energetic graphite, and so these stop running, and this just keeps building up. So that's good. At one point, we want to try and empty this out into something good. We might need it in a moment. I don't know. I forgot all the recipes. So now we want to make diamonds out of these, right? Let's have a look. Since we've now, well, since we've now researched it, we might as well just have a look in here. So you need 1 diamond in 8 seconds. You have 6 of these, right? So we basically need 1 diamond per second. Not quite. If this takes 8 seconds and we have 6 of these producing, then in 8 seconds we're gonna need 6 diamonds. So it's basically a little bit less than 1 diamond per second. It's okay. I can live with that. So we need exactly 1 of these smelters. Now, how fast is diamond making? 2 seconds for 1 diamond. So we need 2 of the smelters. That's not much. Where do we want these to be produced, by the way? I have connected up the red ones on the right side and the blue ones on the left side, and there's 1 belt here and there's 1 belt here. Which I could also reverse, have them coming in from the other side here, so that's good. I think I'm gonna use this belt here. So how about we set up these labs over here then? Let's do the belt first. You're here. That's where we output. Did I forget you over there? Yeah, I did. Which means you can go here with the power pole in between. Now, you're not going to do that. You're going to do this. I'm going to copy that over. And before I stack you up, let me put the power pole in between. And I could stack them higher now, as you can see. And we're going to stick to this for now. Good. So, you need 2 things. So we need 2 belts. All we care about for now. There's 1. There's 2. Now let's hook that up. Oh. You. And you. And you. And you. That is okay. So if we want diamonds over here and we have energetic graphite coming over here anyway, we might as well split it off right here. Using a splitter, this is on height level 1 and we're gonna go down to ground level, which is something a splitter can do perfectly nicely for us. We're just switching that around. Let's do that here. So I still can expand one more over here without getting in my own way. That's preferable. Can I connect you? Well, if I had placed you where you were supposed to go, I may have been able to. Okay, there it is. There you go. What? Input on the research ones? I just did that. Didn't I? What? Well, Sherry, what you on about? Or am I just too late in it iron itself out? Because that tends to happen. But the yellow enters the research. Ah, no, that's already done. That belt is already there. This belt is also already there. See? That's already there. I just connected up until here. That belt was done, so I just needed to connect the belt. Same as I will do over here. I probably will reverse that belt and have that produced over there. And then I still need a third belt on one of the sides because we have 5 cubes in total, right? There's the purple one and then there's one more if I remember correctly. Yeah, you didn't see me place them because they were already there. That's exactly right. That's how we do things. Prepared stuff in advance. So you are going to be this guy. There, looks better. And first thing is going in, so that was the easy part. Right? That was definitely the easy part. Now what else do we need here? No, not you. You. That is there. So now we need the titanium crystal. Which means somehow we need to get titanium over here, which we have on the belt when we get it from the other planet, but we don't have it here. So we probably want to have a drop-off box for the titanium. And that needs to go into an assembler with that other thing. Which needs 4 seconds to produce 1. You need 1. So again, same issue with the, as we have it with the diamond, we basically need 1 per second. So we need 4 assemblers making us the titanium crystal. I'll do that somewhere over here where I don't have to use landfill. One of these planets I will completely fill in with foundations and just make it look like the Death Star. I'm pretty sure I said that already and I'm actually planning to do that. Believe me. So, let's see where we can place these guys. That's actually not looking too bad. So we can place 2 here, 1 spot in between for the power pole, and then place 2 more. That should work. Right there. Do you? That is annoying. Okay, that kind of works. Sure. You don't need to have a space in between. There's already a space in between. There's a difference in the space between. Tracy Chapman. Right. How did I ever get to that now? I have no idea. That guy. So what do you need? 3 freaking titanium, which we just import, so there's gonna be a box right here. That one. Some of them. Actually, no. One of them is enough. As soon as we get the stellar system running, we don't need to worry about how many boxes we have here because we can supply. As long as we have a decent space so we can drop off a bucket load and do that every so often, we don't really need to worry about it. So there's that done. Obviously you don't have power, why would you? Now you do. And then we have another belt. Which has to come from here, I guess. Now I probably need one more over here, otherwise that won't attach. There you go. And that is going to be the organic crystal thing, for which we needed all of that stuff. Ah, that's gonna be a bit of a setup, won't it? So... Half of the stuff I don't even see in my inventory here. The droplets there. That is water and refined fuel, right? So water is easy. Refined fuel, kinda easy. Although the one we're producing over here is completely used up, so we can't do that one. Actually, we could. Yes, this is used, but I could take it from the end, so that these machines get the stuff first whenever they're needed. What the... So you're telling me you haven't been producing all this time because you didn't have power there? Okay. It's just the one because I removed that power pole. It's fine. So how do I get that fuel out of here? Probably have just about enough space to go up and over. That won't help me here though. Up and over and then up again. Or double back? Huh. Then into a tank. There's not enough room to put a splitter or anything like that. If I take you and go up, I end up here. And I could probably go back one once I end up here. I think I could go here. Then I can go over. Up again. It totally works. No, that's now connected, which is not what it was supposed to do. Up! At least it's going into a tank. Panic, pressing all the buttons. Yes, you saw that. Which means it's not going anywhere right now, so I can click this and just pick it up. Not all of it seems. I have to remove that and put it down again. Yeah, don't worry about it. The German got you covered. It's fine. I did say go up by one. Why did you not go up by one? Oh, that totally works. Can I just do that? I can just do that. Sure. Ah, tree. That works for me. I could even go over one and have these bells all stacked up. That would look cool. And you know what I do when I say that would look cool? I'm totally gonna do it. So that's gonna be you connecting to that. You connecting to that. You connecting to that. You not connecting to anything, and then just removing this whole thing as best as I can. Right. First thing we should do is put that into a tank. Now I cannot connect that up there, can I? Oh, it seems like sort of. No, cannot be connected directly to this building. Okay. Doesn't have to be. I need to go over to here. Get down. Connect. I probably picked up a lot of that stuff, so let's click on the belt. Let's open our inventory. Let's take this and just hold left click. And as you can see, I'm putting everything on the belt right there. You kind of have to do that for every stack, it seems. No, shift or something? No. Can't shift click, can't control click. You have to do it manually. There you go. Inventory clear. Alright, so now we have that stuff. And that's gonna be a pain to get out of because belts, up, down, all the things. Okay. Somehow. For some reason I wanted to have this in line with this. Just, you know, don't judge me. It is what it is. There's some stuff in there. We probably need more than that though. But we do have more than enough oil. We don't have any room over here to connect to it. I can take it directly from the belt over here, that's fine though. That was you, right? I can't do that. Well, I can. It's not the best thing. Okay, so I get some refined fuel. Water, not an issue. We can put a pump down wherever there's water all around. So the next thing would be you. Chemical facility. I have the graphene, or the graphite. That's the graphene. Yes, I have the graphite, no problem. I don't have that much of the liquid. It's not you, it's you. So if we have 2 oil, we're producing 2 of that in 4 seconds. So half in a second. We need 2 in 3 seconds. That math doesn't add up. And then we need another one in 6 seconds over here. With the 4 machines we have going, we may have enough. I mean, how much are we getting here? Not much. You can see this being consumed. You cannot see much going on this belt. You can't see anything going on this bed. Because this adds up completely. These two are consuming as much as this can produce in the same amount of time. So we will never have really any overflow unless these keep producing, but this stuff isn't going. So we're basically just filling up the tank and the box, the then we have overflow that goes in here. I can't have this tank here. I need to move that because I would need to attach something to the sides as well, it seems. We need more facilities. So one of these is producing 2 in how many seconds? In 4 seconds, right. Let's put on 2 of those. Do I have one? Lack of item. I'm producing them, not gonna make them in my pocket. Yeah, you don't need to bring all the colors to the same research lab. I think you can spread it out over different labs. But I'd like to do it. That's what we're gonna do. It's my central research hub. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take those 4 back. Let's take those. What do you actually do? Nothing we need right now, we're gonna get that later. Perfect landing. 10 out of 10. So, really what you want to do is split off here from the tank where everything is connected to, but seeing as this line is full and barely ever moving, I can just take stuff straight from here. It should be no big deal. This is the one we need, right? Mm-hmm. I can fit a bed in between here, right? Looks like it. So that is going to be... That's the right recipe. What am I going to do? This. I want you here doing that guy. And I want you here also doing that guy. That should be fine. That, and you're gonna be that. And I placed one too many, just making sure that I actually could connect to the middle without it being all wonky again. Okay, that is fine. We just need this guy right there, and we're good. Now I do need to connect this power pole to over here. Yes, I know, but I'm gonna put more machines in here, so I don't know yet where that is going to go. This I want to deliver to a tank system, which I could probably put right here, but then again, if I need more of these, which I could expand up here, you don't want to have the tank too close if you want to continue this line. At least now we're getting our refined fuel. If I actually put in some inserters in the back here, which I completely forgot about. Reach, yeah. And this needs to be connected to that tank. Happy days. But spaghetti is real. It's fun to do though. Okay, now, since we're getting that, what else do we need? Graphite, no problem, we have that. It's all over here, so we probably want to have plastic making over here somewhere. And for that we needed the chemical facility, right? Yes. is so awkward to do. Like that. Maybe. You, plastic. So you need 2 per 3 seconds, and we're currently doing 2 per 4 seconds in one of these. Wasn't that what we're doing? Yes. I was gonna run a little slow. Tough luck. If you put in one more, then it should it up rather nicely. So we'll see if we have to do that. You will need one of these. Doubling up and tripling up on all the power poles. This has stopped being nice a long time ago. It doesn't matter though. This is not for being nice. This is just for being efficient enough to produce all the things we need. So this guy over here goes into a tank that I'm going to put. Ooh, that's going to be too tight. Let's put you right there. And let's just pretend that's already connected. You come out here. And I need to get plastic out, which is going to happen probably here. So I'm going to leave one empty space. Do this. And have this come out like that. Or something. Right, so now I can go stock up on belts, actually. No, that's not what I wanted. Totally not. Go down. In there. Nice. And you know how it is. If you have one of these, you might as well have more of these. Matter of fact. Yeah, 4. I'm being modest over here. That doesn't happen that often. So now this is expendable down the line until we reach over here, and we're never gonna need that many chemical facilities just for that. This is expendable this way out. That's also fine. This we don't need to expend if we have to. There's loads of room over here where we can still do so. So we're getting closer to having that. This conveyor belt might go the wrong way. Because I probably have to come in from here to fill that. And this is needed to craft what we need to craft to go on this belt. So it's probably gonna go this way. There's nothing over here. That has time. Later. So, plastic. Graphite is there, fuel is there. That's taken care of. That makes the plastic. Then we need more of the fuel, which we already have on that belt, and water. So really, the only thing we need to do is go this way, extend this, because that's the fuel that we need. And then you're made in another chemical facility. Using the plastic, using the fuel, using some water, which we can put on a different belt over here as well. Trying to find all my facilities. So we want to leave some room over here. Put in at least one more, let's say 2 more, so that would be here. And here. We're really running out of beds now. Empty. Nothing I can do. And then I need another bed going here. That's gonna be the water. And then I need to output that stuff. I have to do it on this side. Wow, that's totally not wonky. But then I can go over here, down here, and in there. Past that power pole somehow. Well, that's what we have different heights for. First, let's grab some belts. So I at least finish the belts. That should be good enough. Anything else we're missing? No? No. Still good. First-person view will also be quite nice, especially when you're flying. I mean, it looks quite cool. So if I have a belt coming this way, and then up by a lot more than I just made myself room. Not run into things. Oh, come on, I just want to get through there, really. Go down by 1, and then connect. Yeah, that's something I can do. Good. That had a filter. Yeah, but I'm not producing those two things, so it doesn't really matter. Getting me all confused. You were about to make this. So now we just need the water, which is coming from right over here. How much? Was 1, right? Yeah, that's not much. It should be here. You are producing nothing because you don't have power. Isn't that great? Almost 1 per minute, and we need 1 per one of these. So it's a little bit of a bottleneck, but only just a little bit. It's probably not the main bottleneck around here. Yeah, now we're really all over the place with the power voltage. Power polage. Okay, that's done. As soon as we hook this up, we should get this rolling. We'll put you there for now. If we need more, we're obviously going to put another one in between here to power all the inserters. Now we just need to get rid of this right here. So let's keep it at that height so I can connect to it easier. Yeah, let's get through here. And then over. And that is top level. Don't want to collide with that. We will collide with that. So how about... Can we go down here already? That might be a little bit tight. And it is. Well, I can do that. Yeah. So that way I avoided getting in the way of extending the smelters and the assemblers. Went all the way around things. Not colliding with stuff, looking good. And if I have to extend this, I can just attach to this barrel side load. Be done with it. Again, at one point, we just need to make sure we get rid of all the excess. Somehow. So these should now be working. And we're getting way less fuel coming in here, but that should be fine. I mean, these were full mostly. That's still filling up. No need to worry. Stuff is still producing over here, so the oil is being used, and we're still making surplus, even though we're doing this. Okay, this is backfilling because you can't work. You're missing the graphite, which I haven't connected yet. Totally makes sense. How about now? Sounds good. Okay, plastic is being produced. You need one plastic every 6 seconds. You are producing one plastic every 3 seconds. So one of these is actually enough to fuel both of these. So this will backfill. And this one will stop working because the belt will be full exactly up to this sorter. And only this guy is going to produce. So it's good. Consuming less of the fuel, which is currently not backlogging anymore. Yeah, as soon as it gets going. Well, in the end, we're producing enough plastic and probably enough fuel and definitely enough water to have these two running. So with these two running, we're producing one of these crystals every 3 seconds. For one of these machines to run, we need one crystal every 4 seconds, so it's roughly the same. We have 4 of these running. So we need 3 times what we have here. That's what we need. That's gonna be a total pain in the butt. I need to move all this down by 1 so I can get past this structure here. That belt needs to go on the other side of the graphite belt. That should be doable though. It's just, you know, it's a little manual labor that I have to do. If I need 6 of these to satisfy the demand of 4 of these. Do I need 6 of these? Am I doing something wrong here? 1 of these is doing 1 every 6 seconds. 2 of these are doing 1 every 3 seconds. 1 of these is consuming 1 every 4 seconds. So yeah. I was right there. It's fine. I can do math. But that also means I need way more of the fuel, which means I need to extend this. If I need 3 of these, and we're just about not backlogging, I also need 3 of these in total then, because, you know, 1 fuels 2 of these. Wow, jeez. Yeah, that means I need way more fuel, and probably need 3, maybe 4 sets of these. I might actually fill this whole space in. Which means that fuel isn't enough anymore. We need to tap into more fuel. Thankfully, there's at least 1 over there that's producing 2 per minute. You are consuming 2 per 4 seconds. 2 per minute? 2 per second. So 2 per 4 seconds, which means this one can fuel 4 of these recipes. So if I put in 4 more and connect up this, that will even itself out. I might still need more. There's another one. There's another one. It's quite a bit away. That one has been tapped into. That one has been tapped into. I could use those down here. At least that one seems good. Well, if you only need one, then we might as well go for that one. It's no use overproducing that stuff. For now, we have a backlog. So I think we're good. Okay, so this stuff is producing. Why are you not getting stuff? Because we don't have any titanium right now. At least not in this box. We should still have some lying around, so might as well grab some and see if we can get the science on the road. Sort of. Not really on the road, and still it does it automatically. Yeah, that's empty. The belt is empty. I'm pretty sure I did grab some. Is it you that has consumed all of that? No, you never got any. Oh, yes, you do. Give me that. Running out of processors again, and that means our silicon is empty. First world problems. Out of silicon. What else is using titanium? Nothing. It's just you. So you have managed to completely empty out and you haven't produced a single item. Yeah, that belt is completely backfilled. That's nice. Wow. Why did I put you in here? Yeah, that should be able to produce 2. It's good. At least something. Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit of yellow science going. Whee! Whee! This is way too much fun. I have arrived. Boop. Boop, I can see you there. Right there. What we don't have is our intermediate storage box in here. Are you in range? Yeah, you are. Okay, then I put you right here. I've placed enough power poles already. For a very brief moment, we had a box full of yellow science. Isn't that great? Well, at least the belt will backfill because we're not using any of the science yet. But we have 6 in here. 0 in here yet. Okay, we have produced 6. We're rich. You? No. Who is needing... You're needing the stuff. You can have this. Good. Yeah, compared to this setup, that setup was easy. This is a little more involved. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different items that we need to get this going. I mean, it looks cool. It definitely does. I wish these were producing now as well, so that I could have all of them going. That would be a nice screenshot. Anyway, it's 11:30 my time, so almost midnight. And we got this going. As I said, I have some redoing to do over here. Some balancing, some oil tapping probably to get this going. Because, as usual, I want these to just run, all of them. These are all running if they have to, because now the box is full, they don't. These are all running, we're providing enough items so they can. It's actually a backlog on the belt. Getting these items, the diamonds, is not a problem. It's these. That is the problem. I want the belt to backfill so I know when all of these are running and it's still backfilling that I'm overproducing, so the machinery will level itself out at a speed where, you know, well, if there's an empty slot on the belt, I put something. Most of the time there isn't, so I'm just not running. It's fine. Just about overproducing is exactly fine. So, it's gonna take a moment or two. I may move all of this a little bit further down just to get out of the face of that. I'm not 100%. I don't know. We'll see. At some point. Not today, though. For today, we're done. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I see you next time, which may be tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure on that, because there's a little bit of stuff going on around here in my lovely little village. Some, you know, party things, holidays, and all that. Even though it's COVID, I mean, everybody's wearing a mask and all that. Don't worry about it. On the other hand, it's freaking cold outside. We have like minus 10 degrees right now. I don't plan on going on the street if I can avoid it. It's a kid's thing. So yes, I will probably take my 6-year-old and then run away as fast as I can and let mom take care of it. Something. If I have to run away, I might as well stream, because then at least I have a reason to not leave my room. If you're dead, you know what I mean. If you're not, you'll get there eventually. So, like I said, see you next time. Don't know exactly when that will be, but it shouldn't be more than, you know, a handful of days. So, did I say so already? I did, right? I did. With Come Berenice's 4 setting in the background, I wish you all the best and see you next time after the autosave. Bye-bye.